Hello, Bussy Woods here with Chris from Extra Mile. We're here to talk about injury prevention, or as we call it now, Borkin. This is video 2, so Borkin 2 Electric Boogaloo. Chris is going to tell us what he looks for in your running in your shoes to get you that extra safety.
All right, thanks, Kev. So when you invest your dollar into a good quality pair of running shoes, there's really 3 fundamental things that you're going to be looking for. Number 1 is the quality and the durability of your midsole foam. Most of those are going to be some variation of an EVA foam. What you're really looking for here is your desired level of cushion and energy return. You need that shoe to return 50 to 70% of the energy that you're expending. The other thing that you want to look for is fit. In the industry, sometimes we call that step-in feel. You want to achieve about a thumb's width of space in front of your big toe, especially if you're running longer distances. You also want to make sure that your heel's not slipping and they're not overly tight through the midfoot. The third thing that we want to talk about here is different types of shoes, specifically neutral versus stability. Stability shoes are required for people who are overpronating. That's when the ankle collapses inward this way. And along with the things I've already mentioned, that can resonate all the way up your lower kinetic chain and cause issues from your knees all the way up to your hips and your lower back. So when we want to combat that overpronation, what we'll do is we'll add a guide rail, or some brands will add a posting in here under the instep, and that's going to prevent the body's natural tendency to go in. So what does that look like? Well, here's another model from the same maker, Brooks. When we look at that medial side of the foot, you'll see the guide rail right there. So that's a physical barrier that prevents the overpronation. It's kind of silent when you don't need it, but it's there to catch you if you do start to fall in. Bye-bye.
So Chris, how do we know if we're pronating or not? How do we figure that out?
Oh, you go to your local run shop and get a gait analysis.
Gait analysis, how do we do that, Chris? Let's go find out.
Let's do that. So when you come into a run shop like ours, you're going to get a gait analysis. That's where we will do a balance test, we'll measure you, and we'll get you up on the treadmill to assess your level of pronation. Normally you wouldn't wear 2 different shoes for that. We just did that for the video to show the difference between the neutral on the right and the stability on the left. What's great is that in store, you can try on a variety of different stability products to see which one's most effectively managing your pronation.